Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. We are still in the midst of challenges. As much as I'm getting a little tired of them, I'm going to be glad getting them out of the way. And this one is called Waka Waka. Waka 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 Waka. And it looks as though we have anti-gravity tears and a magnet. But it's not the normal... Oh, Jesus. So, the tears are pulling the enemies towards them. I've heard of this item. It's like called Strange Attractor or something like that. Okay, this is funny. Hey look! Hey look, it's a little Pac-Man! Which is obviously the reference because they're eating the dots. However, unlike Pac-Man, they are dying while eating said dots. And I am dying while feeding them dots. Who gave them the super dot that allows them to eat the ghosts? I'll admit this is a little silly, but this is pretty funny. I have no idea how this is going to play out, though. Alright, so now we've got 2 bombs. So if I just tap... I've had anti-gravity before. You know you want to do it. This is really strange. Oh, come on, it actually attracts these things. That's funny. I can't quite get it then. I'm not sure what to make of this run. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if this is overpowered, but I know I'm not getting item rooms. Or I presume I'm not gonna be getting item rooms. Oh, jeez. That was bad. So I'm gonna have to be really careful this run because it's pulling enemies towards me. I do not want to get injured. Alright, so I haven't seen a tinted rock, which is kind of annoying. And Gemini. Well, there's a tinted rock for us. That's gonna be good. Not quite sure what to make of this. While he's resting, he's actually running at us. That is kind of entertaining. Eat the dots, eat the dots. It's funnier this way, I promise. Oh, I actually killed the little one first. That usually doesn't happen. And he walked into a giant soiree of them. And are we gonna get some more spirit hearts? I did it for the reason of I don't have enough money to go to the shop, so I don't really need that key right now. I might regret that later. We'll see. With Strange Attractor, I believe I can pull stuff like... Huh, these guys don't seem to be attracted. That kind of sucks. Alright, well, damage up. Not gonna say no to that. At this point, it's just using anti-gravity tears like they were originally intended to be used. That was unfortunate. I did manage to kill everything, but I do not have any protection anymore. Okay, so I can't quite get those. That was close. This is a really weird run. The key just ricocheted around. It's working out well, I'll admit. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to avoid damage, especially in a room like this. Looks like these guys aren't actually being... Wow, that was actually some pretty brutal killing. This could be the Seeker room, so I'm game. And we get a spirit heart. Sweet. I feel like the game locked up there for a second. pulling Monstro too. Oh, this is glorious. Oh, darn you. I totally forgot you existed. I was too busy reveling in the fact that Monstro was being bent to my will. And wrecked. Heal the devil, please. HP and luck up. I like that. Guppy's tail. Sure. Why not? I don't care. Devil rooms are fine. Angel rooms aren't bad. It's just they haven't impressed me a lot. I've still yet to see Sacred Heart, and it's probably because I take so many deals with the devil. So I can only blame myself. However, all that said and done, I don't want them lighting on fire. Okay, bombing some money. Still not enough for me to justify going to the shop. Though I believe the only reasonable location for the secret room's right here. Not quite enough money. I just need one of these things to have a cent in it. And it doesn't. Trying to think here. I don't think it's worth it. I'll have a chance to see a shop later. If there's something in here I like, I'm gonna hate myself. But on the other hand, there isn't. So I take the Spirit Heart. That's a luck up, I think. So I mean, the luck up would be useful. But that said, I already have one luck up, and I've got Guppy's tail. So I'm going to be rolling in drops, I think, and probably chests on top of that. Hell yes. Alright, so we are in really good shape right now. I managed to open that. Okay, so this is still a thing. But I didn't have a use item until now that I just realized, which is great, because my damage isn't terrible. It isn't terrible. It's not great, but it isn't terrible. And having flies every room will be nice. I really do want to speed up. A speed up will make this significantly easier because I'll be able to run away from the things that are being attracted to me. Look at that. Oh gosh. Yep. Some just seem to be significantly... like, they just get pulled a lot harder. I just like creating these clusters of... just plow right into it. Alright. So, oh, that's right. With our trinket, we should get stuff from poop more often. Very nice. And we're actually one piece away from becoming Guppy, which will be really fun. Am I a wizard? Luckily, I'm not actually dependent on that. Lucky Rock isn't bad either. It requires me to blow stuff up. But, oh, darn it. That's very strange. It's like he knows. Well, this is what happens. But now I'm rolling in money and have no keys. Yep, sounds about right, but I did open both of those chests knowing full well that was likely to happen. This is a little crazy. Not what I was hoping for. These guys really are pulled. Wow. That was actually kind of impressive. That arc that he made. This is a very dangerous run. Really? Yikes. Since you're not attracted, I'm not quite sure how to deal with you. I mean, obviously just shoot you like normal, but still. Okay. Lots of money, lots of bombs. Those aren't the things I want, though. Don't want this pill. Well, I don't want to use it, at least. Alright, I have more money than I could do anything with. I really need keys. Am I surprised by this turn of events? No. I wish it wasn't an issue. But it is. Ugh. Just, come on. Key. Stop giving me money. I want a key. Okay, well we'll deal with the boss. He's like slightly attracted, but it's not particularly strong. He's actually sucking the tears in. I think that's funny. I didn't realize that's how that would work. Come on, Pac-Man. You've put on a little bit of weight. Just a little bit. Waka 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 waka. As I said, this run is very strange. I don't hate it, but I don't know what else to think of it other than it's weird. Alright, well we got keys. This is the one that's a luck up. Alright, we got 2 keys and a luck up. So we're going to the shop. I'm buying every key I can find, because with Guppy's tail... Oh, damn. And contract below. Doing that just for the bombs. I've got so much money, it doesn't make sense for me to do anything else. It's silly, but I managed to just spend 32 cents, and I have everything half off from this point on. Oh, game. Come on, game. Rustle them keys. Rustle them keys. Nope. Alright, it's not happening. I really was hoping. So, secret room. We've got enough bombs. Okay, it's not there. Either of those places, I don't think. Actually, maybe that is viable? I don't know for sure. Okay, so it's not either of those places. Which means it's next to just 2. Actually, it couldn't have been in either of those places because it's next to the boss room. That's stupid. Of me. It can't be on the top of this room. So it could be here. Well, what do you know? Oh look, golden poop. That I need so desperately. I want the flat penny really bad. Of things I want, flat penny is one of them. I've found so many keys. Alright. Top secret room could be here. It's not. But it could have been. It can also be here. I don't really have anything that I'm particularly looking for. when it comes to... Well, this will just be a lot of money. And I also got the... also got the mushroom. So, no secret rooms over there. Secret room could be off of this. Like, Transcendence. That's what I'd like. I'd like to see Transcendence. Flight, because then I can get those 2 keys. Maybe a Hanged Man? I don't know. I don't know what I'm hoping for, as I said. Alright, so it seems likely... Oh, that was silly. Seems likely that the top secret room, it can't be off of this. It can't be off of this. It's got to be one of these. Which means it's here. It's got to be there. If it's not there, I don't know where it is. Sure, I'll take another black heart. I'm not going to say no to you. And off we go. Looks like, once again, we only have to go to Mom, so... I think I probably already mentioned that, but, you know. Keepers are silly and annoying, and this one should die. Two keys, very nice. I'm glad to see those. I don't need any of that. I just don't. I just don't need it. Don't need more money. I don't think I could spend this money if I wanted to. Well, that takes care of that room. Darn it. Could have avoided that, just totally didn't. I wonder how that works. Yikes. Oh wow, it almost caught me. Well, that's nice. Well, no... Yep, that's why I need it. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Just so that it's not on the damn floor anymore. Oh, that's nice. Like, it actually is kind of nice. Death card, I'll hold on to that. It could be useful. With all the money that we have, the sun... Just gonna pop it so I can see where stuff is. The sun also gives us the secret room. Not the top secret room, but secret room's useful. You know, let's go check out the shop. It's right here. Look at all those bombs. Well, that'll guarantee us that we get 2 bombs every time. I definitely want keys. And I still have 30 cents, so we're gonna use Guppy, grab this, and use Guppy's head again. 'Cause reasons. Fate! I mean, that's a thing. Gives me flight, and, yeah. Flight and an eternal heart. So, you know. Ooh, what's this? 2 of hearts. Not actually all that interested in it, because I'm not going to be reducing my health at any point in time. I don't have an arcade. I do have an arcade, but I can't play the arcade because I just took an eternal heart, so... Okay, I'm actually running a little low on money, believe it or not. That's okay though, because that just happened. And the game said, "Lo, I will be played very much." Alright, I'm gonna go clear some other stuff. This is a little silly. Really? Black heart? Okay. I didn't think I got any evil ups, but I guess I must have. The goal here is to become Guppy at this point. I might as well, like I'd like to. Is it worth trashing the Eternal Heart? Well, thank you for that. I just don't have to spend as much. Is it worth spending the Eternal Heart on the Blood Bank? Well, we don't actually know what is in the arcade at the moment. So we're gonna have to find out. But while I'm exploring... Oh, this is nice. I actually kind of like this. If this is really what's here, there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to do something stupid along the lines of sacrificing my Eternal Heart here. Yep, okay. I don't actually want this. But I'm going to push money into this guy's hands for as long as I can. And with this rock, I should be good. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard for me not to go play a bunch of demon beggar stuff now. Luck down. Okay, that kind of sucks. Good to know we have a full health pill. I mean, if I get one of those blood banks to pay out, I make up for it. I should look for the top secret room, is what I should do. And it's what I'm going to do. Because if the top secret room is kind enough to have an Eternal Heart in it, then I won't even have to worry. So, top secret room, you can be there. I'm a little spoiled after last run, being so ridiculous in terms of bombs. Let's see, we can have one here. Oh, that's right, I can get this money. We're up to 20 cents now. Top secret room could be either one. No, it can't be either of these. Although this is a good source for money if I ever need it. Which I could. We'll see. I guess the Two of Hearts now actually does have some appeal. Alright, well, can I manipulate them into getting me this for free? Okay, it's not there. Or it doesn't seem like it's there. Come on, guys. No, no. Okay, you need to leave. Now come at me and shoot. Shoot, bro. No. Shoot at me. I'm trying to save bombs. That's a good shot at where I was going. But since when did you do intelligent things like shoot where they're going? Alright. Narrowing it down to 1 will just make this navigation easier. I won't have to deal with running 2 around. Just 1. I feel like that would have set it off if that was where it was. It can't be off the shop. I've checked those. It can't be off the arcade. Checked there. We saw a layout that didn't... No. It had one. Whatever. Oh, okay, it was totally there. Just wasn't close enough. I like how right as I... Oh, beautiful. Beautiful! The game can read my mind. Or, well, it can listen to me. One of those two things is true. So now I can not care. I'll take this. Now I can say forget it and go a little crazy. I'm debating whether starting on a blood donation machine or the demon beggar. Both are tempting, but I think I'm going to start like that. Yep. It's possible. And I'm getting bombs. Here's where I use the Two of Hearts. We get a blood bag. Death. And the tower. Don't really want to do that. Alright, question is, can I make this? No. I cannot make that and get both of them, which sucks. But I can use that as... I can use this as a recovery. And then if this pays out, I can use it as recovery. Or if it does that. I'm starting to get a little worried. There we go. How to abuse the game. Are you a wizard? That's the only freaking pill I've seen. Look at all these coins. I want to believe. I want to believe in you. I don't believe in you. Should just use the damn tower, but whatever. I think I'll keep the death pill. I mean, we're looking pretty good here. I'm not really all that concerned. I didn't actually... Darn. I made the mistake of... No, it's death anyway. I made the mistake of not going to the boss room. Well, hello. There is almost no reason for me to be... Really? Okay. I mean, sure, why not at this point, right? We're at 40 cents. I'll play down to 30. Don't need that. I didn't realize that that could actually throw Eternal Hearts. Like, I really didn't. Oh. Well, whatever. I don't need, like, anything that I have right now. I mean, Guppy's Head's like a nice little boon, and... That was unfortunate. Oh, well, that's gonna finish the fight. Oh. You... Where are you? What are you doing? So that's health up and regeneration. Judas's Shadow for 2 hearts. I was really hoping for a Guppy item. I'm not actually interested. I'm not going to die. It's not going to happen. 2 4s, I'm sitting pretty darn good. I mean, being able to fly means that I can take ridiculous advantage. Oh, that was unfortunate. I'm not entirely sure why I took damage, or why I oh, that's right. I dropped coins from my fanny pack. That was actually a really good shot. Touche heart. You are now 1 shot from dead, though. Oh, I almost got all of them. Oh, and I used... Sweet. I realized that I was not using Guppy's Head. The guy just went, oh, I'm not using Guppy's Head. I should do that. That was funny. He didn't get attracted until he opened his, opened his head? I don't really know what the right term for that is. Darn it. Well, I am taking quite a bit of damage now. But I think that's because of the change in enemies more than anything else. I'm not going to open that. I have to be really careful when he decides to do bombs. Oh, darn it. That was unfortunate. I don't know when I'm going to use this death card, I just don't. Probably on a big room. I'll wait for a big room. Well, there's that. Well, with that Spirit Heart in tow and not taking damage on the way in. Darn it. Well, still worth it. Waka waka waka, eat your tears. And what's this? Range down. Not particularly interested. I don't really think it hurts me that much, because I, you know, did accidentally take it once. Just, yeah. Had a big room. Didn't want to deal with it. Well, didn't want to deal with it in the traditional sense. Still got dealt with. Alright. Boss should be over here. I guess the shop is too. Makes sense. Oh wow, I didn't even see that spider. Yeah, we're on Acropolis 1. No, you. You can't actually be attracted. Well, there's the flat penny I was asking for. Maybe a day late, dollar short, but... I have no reason for like half of these things, but I'll take all of them. Sure, I'll hold on to the hermit card for next floor. That's a range down pill. Alright, well. Okay, I know what I'm doing though. I know what I'm doing after I finish this room. Yeah, this setup doesn't work well against masks because you don't want the masks coming towards you. Although it's taking a little while for the hearts to even come at me either. Yay, key. Still have one heart of protection. That'll possibly get me a deal with the devil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this Lucky Rock. I'm going to go yoop and yoop. Try hard to avoid all of them. Grab this real fast and go to town. Just make sure I've got a bunch of keys. I am set for keys now, I think. So, this boss fight, and I'm being a little quiet because I'm focusing. This boss fight isn't terrible, mostly because I'm decently quick. I'm not really noticing any particular attraction from the boss. I'm trying to make like a firing line here so that I can hit the heart even when it moves. Oh, I could just tap. That's probably not a bad plan either. Alright, so there's a kind of a bug here, and that is of course that he takes damage from the front. Okay, he's too fast if I actually use the attraction of the tears. Oh, almost. So if he runs into them while they're suspended, it hurts him. Unfortunately, if he runs into them while suspended, he's coming at me stupidly fast, and I would like to not take another point of damage. I would really rather avoid red heart damage. I'm trying to predict him here, and it's not easy. Almost got him. That somehow hit him. He turned around at like just the right moment. Hitting him from the side is also perfectly reasonable. I'm not sure how the attraction messes with their AI either. Because he seems to be attracted to the tier. There we go. He seems to be attracted to the tier, and I don't even know what this will do. So, science. I want to know if things are just going to be like constantly attracted to it. That's... Yep. Alright. Everything is constantly attracted to me. This is going to be fun. Granted, I only have one floor left, but still. This is silly. It's funny, but it's silly. Alright, well, Curse the Blind. Awesome. PhD, better pills. So that means this is range up. Check that range up, guys. Oh god, everything's just gonna be constantly attracted to me. Which is silly. I mean, sure, I'm gonna do tons of damage. Because I have got Mom's knife. I'm like blue, too. Infamy! Cool. I don't think there's anything that could be found there that would really mess me up. Now that I've got Mom's knife, the things that I would generally consider to be run-ending aren't run-ending anymore. Actually, I don't know how soy milk works with this. It's funny. Be attracted to the knife! All the enemies... Oh, that's right. All the enemies are suicidal. Goathead. Cool, he accepts my offering. What is this pill? Lemon Party. Sure, I'll hold on to it. Doop-a-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. This run is not broken. Not broken at all. I mean, actually, I'm not doing it as ridiculous damage as I could be. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Infamy. Mask of Infamy. You are now my ally. And this makes me happy. Look at all those keys. I do find, like, everything's just slightly attracted. Doesn't matter because I'm flying, but at the same time, I am highly amused. Infamy again. I should be trying to, like, throw it at an angle or something. But I'm, like, not particularly caring. And that's just because I'm doing so much damage. The fighting in these rooms is, like, so trivial. If it's a 5, I'll do it. I just need to teleport. Keys. Well, enough keys to open this, that's for sure. Well, keys for days. Key beggar, please. Everything's just slowly inching towards me. Although there is... Nope, everything is just slowly inching towards me, even that chest. Okay, there is a radius, because only one. Look at that creeping chest. Creeper chest. Don't know what I'm going to do about it. It's just creeping. Do the creep. I find suicidal enemies to be entertaining, because they're just slowly getting pulled towards the knife. It's kind of what I expected to happen. But, you know, you never really know. Infamy again. Infamy, MVP right now. Hoping for Spirit Hearts. I'm not even going to look for the top secret room and stuff. I'm probably just going to go to the boss after this. There's probably like 2 rooms left. What do you know? 2 rooms left, and none of them are fighting rooms. So, we're just going to go take the fight to Mom. Take the fight to Mom. I'm probably just going to drop the lemon party right as it starts. I mean, we're doing crazy damage. I don't know what else I'd expect at this point, though. I took the Polaroid. What's this? Gimpy! Hi, Gimpy! I didn't quite get to be Guppy. Not that it mattered, though. Victory! Death's Touch. Ooh, that... Okay, that's scythes. We've seen scythes before. We saw them from the $3 bill. And I was wondering where they came from. Maybe that's it. I have a feeling it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that run. It was kind of abusive, but not terribly so. I mean... We did some manipulation, and the one arcade paid out really well. I think that's really more what it was. It was that the one floor of manipulating, plus some lucky trinkets early on. It panned out pretty well. And the start wasn't too bad either, to be honest. As weird as it was, having strange attraction stuff going on, because the item's name is Strange Attractor. Once I saw what it did, I remembered which item it was. Yeah, with all that going on, you know, it was weird, but not unmanageable. Definitely not unmanageable. Would I wish for it on a run? Not really. I'm not a big fan of anti-gravity tears, but... Sorry, I'm making like a half-shrugging, I don't know motion. You cannot see me gesture. I should probably start using a camera one of these days. But until that time, I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you next time.